That doesn't even make sense. Hey, hey! I haven't seen you guys in ages. Basically, I'm finishing the end of the year, so I had loads of assignments I had to finish and an exam that I had to do as well. So I literally had no time to even breathe. But I finished it all and I'm done for the year. Woo! So, I'm back. I am going to be talking about products that I regret buying. Okay, there's quite a few products here. A lot of them is because of YouTube that I bought them. Everyone seems to go on about them, and so I buy them, and I just think, okay, you obviously was paid to go on about them because I think they're absolutely crap. Rightio. Okay, let's just get straight into it. Just because these products don't work for me doesn't mean they won't work for you. Blah, 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 blah. Don't be offended. Okay, right. First one is the Garnier Skin Naturals Micellar Cleansing Water. Okay, I'm going to be so quick with this video because I feel like people do drain on. So, I feel like this made my skin more oilier. I felt like it didn't get the makeup off just as well as anything else. Like, I felt like it was the same as water, really. It did leave my face feeling really clean, but I had to use, I don't know how many pieces of cotton pads to actually get makeup off my face, and forget about using this to get rid of mascara, because even if you hold it there for ages, it does not come off. But this is absolutely crap. I will not be rebuying. Next, okay, this is the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo. I thought that these were absolutely crap. If anything, they dried out my hair. I have got very dry hair anyway, so I don't know, but this is meant to be for hair that's dry, damaged and a bit unhappy, and loads of people said it did miracles for them, but for me this actually damages my hair. And if I had the choice of using this or just using water, I would use water, because this actually leaves my hair feeling like it's going to break. Yeah. Okay, the Garnier Pure Active Exo Brush Hour Wash removes dead skin scales. Results from day 1. Okay, this has been day 60, I reckon. I've had this absolutely ages. I find it disgusting because the brush, as you can see, it gets dirty and you can't get the dirt out, so you've got all your dead skin hanging around there, and then you're going to use it on your face again. So after that I started squirting it into my hand and using it, and it was just like a really soft cleanser, and the only thing about this that's attractive is the bristles, and you can't clean it, so therefore you can't really reuse it. Okay, we've got the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Alright, this is sample, but it lasted me 2 weeks every night. I just felt like it smelled very chemically. It didn't smell clean or fresh or good for my skin. It actually felt like it was doing more damage than it was doing good. It left my face sticky for ages, and like even after I've let my face dry, I was still sticking to my pillow. But I noticed my skin was starting to get dry patches, and I've got oily skin, so you know, that's what I feel like it's doing to my skin. It's just like sucking everything out because I don't understand. Next, Estee Lauder again, and it said take it away makeup remover lotion. I don't understand the point in this. You squirt it on your hand, it's like a lotion. Don't know if you can see that, and then you're just meant to rub it into your skin. It's meant to dissolve all your makeup. Right, the problem I have with it is that you put it over your face, you rub it into your skin, and then you have to get cotton pads and wipe it off, and you're wiping the makeup off that it's picked up. There's still loads of makeup left on your face, so unless you keep on going squirt, rub all over your face, take a cotton pad, take it off, squirt, rub all over your face, and just do it over and over again where you'll be using like half of the bottle, you're not going to get everything off, and you're still going to have to go in with something like micellar water, but not this one, and to take off the rest of it. So I just thought it was pointless and expensive and a waste of time and a waste of my life, and I cannot be asked. Right, now we're on to makeup. Woo woo! I'm going to start with foundations. Right, the majority of these foundations have been hyped up by the beauty community here on YouTube. So I wanted to say the ones that I thought were crap, and I was quite annoyed because one of them is expensive and I was made to spend money on it when it was crap. And that is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's up to you if you want to wear this on a daily basis. That's your style, but for me this is so heavy. This is something that I would use if I was doing a photo shoot. It's so heavy on the skin, and it looks so heavy. It sits on top of the skin, so you can just see there's like a layer of makeup on your face. I literally feel like when I've got this on my face that I've painted my face. It feels, and I also felt it didn't cover like my hyperpigmentation around my mouth. It didn't cover it. I still had to use concealer, and I thought for something this thick and heavy, you know, it should cover imperfections. Next one was pretty cheap. It was only £7.99, and it's Maybelline Dream Flawless Nude. It's meant to be like a really liquidy foundation that's just pigment, and there's not really much texture to it that it leaves on your face. But I feel like this leaves as much texture and cakiness to my face as the Estee Lauder one does. This has more coverage than this one. Like, it covers my hyperpigmentation, but it just looks really cakey and heavy on my face, so I'm just a bit disappointed. And I think they only had like 5 colours, and you know, there's not 5 colours in this world, so it wasn't really my colour anyway. But yeah, on to the next one. Keep the ball rolling. This is L'Oreal Matte Morphose Souffle, and it's in the colour, it doesn't even matter what colour it is anyway because I'm saying it's crap. Okay, but it's basically a moussey foundation. It's kind of like, you know, the Dream Matte Mousse, but it's a bit more softer. It is a matte foundation and it is very full coverage. It does not look as cakey as the other two that I have mentioned, but even though it's matte, it makes me so oily that within about 20 minutes of me having worn it in my face is shinier than it would be if I was wearing a dewy foundation. So it really makes me oily, so that the increased oil production that it somehow brings increases the amount of spots that I have on my face. And to be honest, I don't like to have spots on my face or anywhere else in my body, so therefore I regret buying this. And the last one for foundation is the Lechner Camera Clear Tinted Foundation in the colour Blend of Copper. As you can see, I've only used it once. Okay, can you see like the oil on the top of my finger and there's actually no foundation there? It's so oily, oh my gosh, like I think even someone with really dry skin is going to have a really hard time. So yeah, it's just because it's so oily. I've just never seen anything like this. This is like greasier than a Tinted Moisturizer. It's like they've got sunflower oil and just put it in there because it's so oily. But I think you have to be drier than dry to be able to wear this on your face and not look like a disco ball. Now I'm going to go on to powders. Right, this one is another one that YouTube has hyped up, and it is Rimmel Stay Matte. When I first bought it, I didn't like it. I bought it in transparent, I didn't like it. So when I bought coloured ones, and then when I bought the coloured ones, I liked them. And then after a week I started to realise that they look very cakey and very heavy, and it doesn't stop you from creasing. It just chills in your creases, and it's just chilling like, hey, which I don't like. They say stay matte, but I put this on my forehead and I don't stay matte. So it's a lie, you lied! And everyone on YouTube has talked about this, like this is the bee's knees and the best powder foundation there is in the drugstore. But I do not think so. I just want it to stay. You know when you do your hair, you hold it somewhere and you're like, oh yeah, I'm really good like that. And then when you actually tie it up, it looks really crap. Next one is MAC Studio Fix Foundation in NC42. The reason I don't like this is, once again, it's quite heavy, it's quite cakey. You can see that there's powder, it doesn't blend in nicely. Well, this is for me, guys, because everyone seems to love this, so I must have something wrong with me. On to the next one. The Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. A lot of people go on about this. I found it very heavy under the eyes. I found it very cakey. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't feel like it lasted very long. Now on to another one that has actually something a lot to do with, it's called Melia, that's what it's called. I should know all of this. I'm a medical student and I don't know. Anyway, it's a MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This crap is so freaking heavy on my face. It looks so heavy. I don't like the way it looks. I just want something that's going to provide me courage, and it's not heavy. Flipping hell, like it's so heavy, and it like accentuates Melia under my eyes, and I don't have Melia, but it makes me start getting all these dots underneath my eyes, so it really annoys me. So I rarely wear this. I only wear this on a night out when, you know, you can wear really heavy coverage and you don't look crazy, because I feel like day to day I just look like a caked up doll if I have this on my face. Okay, next is the Colour Tattoo 24 Hours by Maybelline. I've heard quite a few people talk about this. Kathleenlights mentions this a lot, so I thought I'd give it a go because I love Kathleen and I think it's absolutely crap. Yes, as you can see, the pigmentation looks really good here and makes me look like I'm lying, but then when I put it on my eyeball, it's not that pigmented. My eyelid is not that pigmented. It creases and moves around all over the place, and even when I put this as a base for eyeshadow on top, it causes the eyeshadow to crease as well. So, not happy with this. These are the Rimmel, yeah, they're both Rimmel. I thought they were the same thing. One's Lasting Finish and one's Exaggerate. And this is like the line that they put out so that you can overdraw your lips after that Kylie Jenner hype. It is a good colour for that. Lovely colour. And this is Lasting Finish 1000 Kiss and Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil. To light pink. They're really nice colours. I absolutely love them. I do use them, but I can't use them as like a liner or a lip colour fill in because they go so quickly. They're off my lips as soon as I have a drink, which I think is a bit of a joke personally, especially they're saying 1,000 kisses. I don't even last one kiss. Can't even make it since I'm falling off. Well, it doesn't fall off, but coming off. So I wouldn't repurchase them. This is a L'Oreal Telescopic Extra Black. I do not like it for one because this moves around like flipping whatever. So you're doing it and it's like getting caught in your eyelash and it pings up and then you've got mascara on your eyebrow. Also, see, when you get it, trying to get it back in, I don't feel like it lengthens my lashes. I feel like it makes them clumpy. I just don't like this. I don't like the brush. I will not repurchase. And that's the L'Oreal Telescopic Extra Black. And I love L'Oreal as well, so I'm a bit disappointed. Another thing that disappointed me from L'Oreal is their Brow Artiste Plumper. And I've heard quite a few people on YouTube go on about this. I got this in the colour transparent, so I don't know why I'm doing a swatch because you can't see it anyway. But it didn't hold my eyebrows, it didn't mould them in any direction, it didn't do anything. It was like brushing my eyebrow with a very weak spoolie because the bristles are quite wide apart compared to a normal spoolie, if that makes sense. So it's basically a waste of time. I don't know if the coloured ones are different, but I don't like this one. I like their Brow Drama ones. Those ones are the bee's knees, but this Brow Artiste Plumper, this does not plump my brows. It does nothing to me. Another one that's a pencil, NYX Wonder Pencil. Okay, and this is a nude colour pencil. Obviously it's not nude to me, but it's nude to other people. In the waterline is where I use this, and this stuff is gone by the time that I've left the house, so it's quite annoying and a bit of a waste of time putting this on. Not happy, NYX. Not happy. And this one I did not mention long ago because I bought it and it was my monthly favourite. But it was my favourite after 2 days of buying it. So I don't think I'm going to start mentioning things in my monthly favourites unless I've been trying them for at least a week now. So this is a YSL Rouge Couture. Okay, this cost me £26, okay. The colour, as you can see, is great because it's so bright and it's just so, the packaging is so pretty. I love it when they have the logos imprinted on the lipstick. But apart from that, this does not stay on your lip. It transfers like a bee. It gets everywhere, okay. Like you can't drink a drink, you can't kiss your hands, you can't even gently brush your lips as you move your hand. You will just have a line of orange up your hand and it comes off so quickly. I don't like it when they, especially you're high end, you're meant to be high end, so therefore your lipstick should last on my lip, for goodness sake. I'm very angry with this one. I wish that it was like the US where you could just return things. Over here, once you bought it, health and safety, sorry you can't return this. In the US you can just return foundations and because it's not the right colour. No going back over here, it's a bit YOLO and I don't like it. This isn't meant to be a negative video at all, even though it has basically been a negative video. It is meant to be just, you know, a truthful, my opinion videos. If you disagree with me, then that's perfectly fine. You disagree. So thank you for watching. I hope this video wasn't too long. I'll try and cut the hell out of it to make it quick because I hate watching people talk on, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna go, but thank you for watching. Bye. Lighting doesn't want to stay still. I'm having to use my son's toys.